Frugalcrafter with another art marketing video, and I want to ask you, do you have a mailing list yet? That's what we're going to talk about today, but first I want to let you know about my sponsor here, and it is Renee Christine of richmombusiness.com. Yes, exactly what the name says. She'll help you turn your handmade business into a profitable endeavor, and she has a free 3-video series to help you do just that, and you can find it at freehandmadetraining.com. There's a link in the video description, and I took the course myself. It is geared towards online selling, but I used it in my brick and mortar stores and my craft fair sales, and it really helped me earn more and design products that would sell better. So check it out if you're even thinking about starting a handmade business. Okay. Mailing lists. I had one a couple of years ago that probably had a couple thousand people on it, and it was to promote my graphic designs, Lindsay stamp stuff. And it was great. When I was really putting my time into it and sending out like 2 emails a month, it was very worthwhile to getting people to my shop that I otherwise would never come in contact with unless they kind of sought me out to buy something. But I find that people sometimes need to be reminded once in a while. I was using at that time a service called Your Mailing List Provider, which I liked the look of it. It was very easy, but I signed up thinking it was a free service, but after getting about 50 contacts in, I realized that if I wanted to be able to put as many people in there as I wanted to and send as many emails as I wanted to, which was just 1 or 2 a month, it was costing me about $15 to $30 a month. So it was paying off, so I kept it. But after a while, I was just like, you know what? I'm not sending out that many emails. I'm letting my Graphico handle most of my promotions. I'm just not gonna continue doing this. So I stopped my subscription on that and just let it go. Then, like, actually, after I'd already kind of gone through the Your Mailing List Provider and I'd been using that for a while, I discovered MailChimp, and I saw that that was actually a much better deal. I think that like you have, I think you can either have 1,000 or 2,000 contacts for free, and then you can send 2,000 emails a month. It's a lot higher than a lot of the other ones, and then you pay after you reach a certain threshold. So it's really great for businesses starting out because you do get reporting, analytics, and stuff like that. So you have to look around and see whatever mailing list provider you're going to use, how much it costs, how much it's going to cost when you anticipate how many people you're going to have on your mailing list, and also what you need as far as being able to go through and track and whatnot. Now, my blog, a lot of people say I'm signed up for your mailing list, and what they mean is they're actually subscribed to my blog, which sends out an email whenever I post a new blog post, which is daily. So that's different. That's a whole different group, and that's, you know, really great. People seem to open it and enjoy reading my content and watching my videos and stuff. So that's something totally different. I did set up another mailing list. I actually found a free one, which is perfect for me, where I'm just doing content, free content. I'm not really selling anything in my mailing list, but I also am setting this up because I am considering travel teaching around the country, and I wanted to be able to, like, if I see a show that I think I want to teach at, be able to send out an email and say, hey, I'm thinking about coming to Grapevine, Texas, or whatever. Would anybody be interested in taking a class? So I can ascertain what sort of response I would get by having a class there. By notifying people via Facebook and YouTube and my blog. For my last class, I had 2 packed classes. It was awesome. It was really worth my time, but I was going there anyway, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. So I set up my mailing list for that. Now, I haven't even talked about it yet, and I already have a couple hundred people signed up, which is pretty cool. I do have a link in the video description. You scroll down if you want to sign up. But the service I decided to go through for this, since I don't really have to go back and click track and report, I just want to be able to say, hey, I'm doing a class here. Anybody want to go? It's very informal. I'm not sending a lot. It's just kind of like, or hey, how you doing? I'm going to be offline for a couple of days. Would you mind helping out if you see anybody having a question in the comments or on Facebook? If you don't mind, you know, answering anybody's questions that come up, and just be friendly, which you guys all are. Anyway, so mine isn't really a commercial mailing list. It's more of a keep it in touch, and if I'm thinking about doing a class, to try to see the interest. So I'm using a service called Tiny Letter, and it's actually provided by MailChimp. So it's a lot more appropriate for people that, you know, maybe content providers, bloggers, things like that just want to be able to, like, say, hey, I've got a question for you. What do you think about this? But you maybe don't want to reach your entire audience. Like, maybe I don't want to post a video about this. I just want to get like an informal opinion from some people. That's kind of where I would go. I kind of use Facebook for that too. But the thing is, and the reason why I think it's important to have a mailing list is that Facebook is controlled by Facebook. It's not really controlled by you, even if someone comes over and likes my page. And I get a lot of really wonderful community feedback and conversation on my Facebook page. Still, ultimately, Facebook controls who sees my posts. And YouTube controls who sees my videos. If you're not, you could be subscribed and never see a video if you haven't interacted in one of my videos, with one of my videos for a while. I look at my total views on YouTube. I get about 1.2 million a month. Only about 225,000 are subscribers. The rest are just, you know, people that either aren't logged in. It could be people that aren't logged in, but people just kind of searching for a particular technique and come across my videos. So that's a huge discrepancy. So, you know, I post about 30 videos a month. I have 140,000 subscribers, but I only have about 225,000 subscribed views. Most of my 1.2 million views are non-subscribed viewers. So, you know, just to kind of show you why it's important to have something where you can reach people that want to be reached by you, because they're not necessarily going to see your posts from YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, other social media. You know, there's just so much going on happening in those spaces that it's really hard to capture somebody's attention. So having a mailing list can really help you. Now, don't spam people. I mean, don't send them an email every day. I'm using it very sparingly. And of course, this email is just like any others. Have the option. People can unsubscribe at the bottom of the email if they decide, I don't care where Lindsay is teaching a class. I don't care that she's going out of town for a couple days and needs some, you know, I just don't care, and they can unsubscribe. And I think it's important for people to have that choice. And if they don't have that choice, actually, I think it may be even against the law. I'm not sure. So the other thing with your mailing lists, I would definitely have an opt-in page or an opt-in button on your blog, on your website, on, you know, your signature on YouTube. That's just, you know, make it easier for people. But don't add people to your mailing list unless you have their consent, because otherwise you could be breaking the law and subject to fines from this Can Spam Act. I don't really know. I haven't read up on that. I'm very afraid of litigation. So I try to go by the book as much as I possibly can. So that's why I think it's important to have a mailing list, so you can have a direct line to your peeps without any walls coming up like on YouTube or Facebook. You know, you have that direct line to your people no matter what, and nobody can kind of obstruct that, which is why. I mean, people don't have to open your email, and if you need something where you need to see open rates and click tracking and analytics, then definitely go with, you know, the regular MailChimp. But if you just need a way to, you know, talk to your peeps every once in a while, then the Tiny Letter mailing list is going to be just fine for you. And I was so excited when I found an actual free one that it doesn't have limits, it will stay free. I was just super excited. But then again, it's mostly just for bloggers and stuff that just want to kind of keep in contact and maybe tell people about their free content, or maybe even, you know, musicians that want to tell people when their shows are coming up and stuff like that. Just very informal and fun and friendly, and that's what I wanted my mailing list to be. So I hope that helped you out. If you want any more advice as far as starting a business online, make sure to check out my friend Renee Christine's channel. She's Rich Mom Business, and check out her free 3-video training course at freehandmadetraining.com. Link is in the video description. I watch her stuff. I follow her. She's amazing, and I think you'll find her really helpful if you are looking to make a business out of your art. I want to thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Until next time, happy crafting.